The weather here in central western Nebraska has been extremely hot this week, and so has the commercial real estate market. Brandon Bennett and Pat Slack here, Century 21 Commercial. I'm back, and this is our next Fast Friday video. Pat, this last Monday morning to start off the work week, my phone didn't ring at all until 8:17 a.m. on Monday morning, and between then and 9:01, I had 3 phone calls. Different people, clients, some tenants, some landlords, different interested parties looking at what's available on the commercial market. And even though interest rates have been on the rise, if we look at this year's stats, and especially last year compared to 2021, the commercial real estate market really is on fire here in Kearney.
Well, and I'm imagining that if it's like me, as well as you, a lot of those calls are of all sectors.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It would be warehouse, retail, office, and I've had the same experience this week myself. But let's just talk about some quick numbers as far as Kearney's concerned, Brandon. But you know, last year from 21 to 22, we had an increase in volume of 72%.
Yeah.
Okay, the average sales price went up 29%. Now that is inclusive of all sectors of commercial real estate that are encompassed in that numbers, but it still shows you the trend. And so Kearney's actually been pretty solid when it comes to commercial real estate and investing in Kearney, which leads to my next point. We're still struggling on inventory. So until that inventory builds itself up, I don't think interest rates are going to have any effect on what's going on, because there's plenty of people still shifting, wanting to do things, and still have motivations for Kearney.
And Pat, of course, one of those sectors within commercial is multifamily. And for the first time, really in a long time, we've seen a number of properties sit, and we've even had one that just hit the market this week. Duplexes are now on the market, and they're staying right now.
Well, and to answer that, or to make a comment to that, I think people are still figuring out the cash flow with these higher interest rates. So I think it's only a blip or a pause in what people's financial plans on buying those multifamily units. But I wouldn't say they're out of the game necessarily, because they're still a good investment historically speaking, which I do want to let everybody know. Make sure whatever market you're searching in for commercial real estate, check out market details and get that information.
And all of that is part of the due diligence that we provide as commercial and investment realtors here with Century 21. Pat Slack and Brandon Bennett here, Century 21 Midlands in Kearney, Nebraska, 308-234-5550. Have a great weekend.